Hey y'all, I'm Jacob. You're watching the Preppers Bunker Outdoors. Today I want to talk really quick about the brand new, just released Mora Ashwood Outdoor Collection. I saw this on Instagram this morning, super stoked about it. Went and looked at the website, kind of have some second thoughts. So definitely stick around for the whole video. Really quick, in the description box below, you'll see how you can support this channel. Patreon, my knife brand, Exodus Knife and Tool, Beach and Tactical, affiliate links, etc. Social media links, they'll all be down there. We're still working on this month's sponsor. So we've got 4 new knife models from Mora. Let's see, the Finn, the Wit, the Lock, and the Rambo. And these are named after traditional knife manufacturing plants in Sweden, which is very cool. Definitely a throwback to their past. These are full tang knives with ashwood handles, bolt-on scales. Very cool to see. From smallest to largest is Finn, Wit, Lock, and Rambo. This looks like exactly what the Mora universe has been asking for a long time. The Lock to me looks very much like a Mora companion that is a full tang. So what I was really hoping to see here, what I was expecting to see, I should start off with what I was expecting to see, was knives ranging from $80 to $120 in 12C 27 or in a high carbon steel. What I got was very different. The prices from Finn to Rambo are in US $179, $226, $253, and $226. And so what's a bummer about this is not only is Mora put themselves into a price bracket to compete with a lot of knives that already do what the Mora's doing, they're even really putting themselves into an American custom price bracket, just about. And it doesn't stop there, guys. We have no data for HRC, no data for the hardness of the knives. And the steel is listed as recycled stainless steel. Sweden is famous for this, and dear Sweden, the year is 2023. The American market does not like mystery steels. And you know what? If your Mora companions and such were in recycled stainless steel, but these premium knives were in 12C27 or more ideally 14C28N or AEBL 13C28 or something like that, or even a Bowler steel or whatever, that would maybe be more understandable. But you know, looking through their announcement, you've got people constantly complaining about price, constantly comparing them to other knives. I hate to see that generally, but here I am kind of doing the same thing because Mora's been a brand for a very long time who has built a reputation for quality at a price. And so people would look at knives like these Moras, let's just say from Castrum or someone else, and be like, wow, those knives are doubly too expensive. Look what Mora can do for an eighth of the cost. If Mora made a knife like this, it would be half that expensive. Well, no, it wouldn't be, clearly. You know, I will say, making a good full tang knife, it ain't cheap. It doesn't matter if your company has existed for 200 years and you have this massive business that is subsidized by a doggone government and everything else, and you have international sales and a huge name for yourself. Making a quality full tang knife is expensive. And if nothing else, I think American custom makers have been underpricing for a long time because the market has been saturated with incredible value knives, and they feel that they have to compete with that, and you really can't. But, you know, Mora keeps saying, you know, you can't, no corners cut for quality or something like that. Well, I'm sorry. if you're going to sell a $250 knife, not telling people what the hardness is going to be, probably because there's going to be too much variation in hardness between batches of different recycled steels, and using a recycled steel is absolutely cutting a corner. So I do have to be more on the negative side of this and say it looks like Mora's just looking to make some money on their name. It's kind of disappointing, and I truly believe that what we are seeing is Mora outsourced these knives. I have no doubt in my mind. Mora probably had another manufacturing facility in Sweden make these knives for them, and therefore they had to pay a lot of money for the knives, and they have to charge a lot for them. And here's how pricing works when you do something like that. So your distributors are going to pay somewhere between 60 and 75% of MSRP to get these knives. So I'm not actually going to do the math. I'm just going to say your distributors are going to pay, your retailers are going to pay $200 for this $250 knife, the lock. All right. Your distributors who sell to the retailers and buy directly from Mora are probably going to pay $150 to $125 per knife, which means if Mora is buying them from a maker, most likely Mora is paying between $60 and $90 per knife, which is a great price for them. But that's the price breakdown of how you end up seeing MSRP, and also why from certain retailers and distributors you'll see so much cheaper prices, because they'll look to absolutely minimize profit to get a lot of sales really quick, and it's really bad for the industry as a whole generally, honestly. But anyways, that's just my thought, guys. I think that these will be good knives, so I don't want to come off as if I am overly negative or against Mora. I'm not. I do think that these will be good knives. I am not saying that I think that they'll be crap, and I'm not even saying that if you buy one that you made a bad choice. Like I've been alluding to, the market is saturated and everything is severely undervalued right now. These knives are probably priced at what their value should be. The problem is, in this saturated market, I think that you can get a better knife for less money. I think that you can get a specifically made for knives super steel knife with better materials, with a better sheath that will hold an edge longer, that will be tougher, maybe even have a better design for the same amount of money or less, from a more prestigious maker. And by that I mean a smaller maker, more known for higher quality and smaller batches. Time will tell. Man, with recycled steel and a mystery, and again, Sweden loves doing this. Gränsförbruch, guys, it's the year 2023. Mystery steel's not cutting it anymore. I would love to see Mora find a way to sell these cheaper. Regardless, I hope Mora's success, because I think that they are an important brand in the market. I think these are cool knives. But yeah, I will say that so far the general perception of the knives has been relatively negative. Of course, you have the YouTube channels and the simps jumping on board and slobbering all over Mora because they know they're going to make a buck, because everybody's going to be excited to see these new Moras reviewed or whatever. It's kind of a crappy deal. That's what I got. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think in the description box below, and I hope that you have a blessed day.